Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is My Money Monday, saving all year long, where we will save for Christmas 2025 and our sinking funds using monthly savings challenges. Let's go ahead, count our money and see how much we have. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, nope. 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and $100. So I only have 20s and singles today. I do not have any more fives, and I was not able to get any fives out of the ATM, but that's okay. I think we can make change in our challenges. So I am actually recording this on Saturday night. If you guys saw both my community post and in my couple videos last, my husband and my 13-year wedding anniversary was Friday, June 20th. So we decided that we were going to spend Friday and Friday night in Columbus. We were planning on spending all Saturday in Columbus. We are in the Cleveland, Ohio area. So Columbus is about 2 to 2.5 hours south of us. So we are in the Cleveland area. We drove to about an hour south, or an hour, southeast of Columbus, to a place called the Wilds. We left at about 9 a.m. on Friday. We drove down there. We did a 3 to 4 hour wildlife expedition type of thing in a place called the Wilds. It's an 14,000 acre wildlife conservation center, and it was absolutely incredible. We did pay for the upgraded tour that went off-road. It went closer to the animals, and as everybody predicted, that was 100% worth it. So not only did we get within probably 5 to 10 feet of a little pond area of rhinos, about 5 female rhinos, but we also got to not only pet 2 rhinos named Gustav and Liam, but we got to also feed a giraffe. It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. There were tons of other animals that we got really close to, because the upgraded experience that we paid for was called the Wild Side Tour, and we were able to get in the back of a truck and ride up to right where the animals were, versus the basic experience where you sit in a open air bus and you just stay on the road. So our truck was able to go off-road and go right up to where the animals were, and it was absolutely incredible. We saw a ton of different animals. We, like I said, we fed giraffes and pet rhino, and it was incredible. There were pregnant zebra. There was out of 4 or 5 zebra that we saw, all female. The tour guide said that there was 2 of them that were pregnant, and I'm like, oh, well, they don't, their bellies aren't hanging much lower than the other female zebras, so they don't look very pregnant. But he said that they were due to give birth in a month or 2, and I was like, they don't look super pregnant. Well, then they turned to the side, and you could see in this one shot, like, they are wide, so those babies must be, they weren't necessarily like hanging down low, but they were wide. So I thought that was really neat. There was a few other things that he gave examples of where it was just the amount of conservation and animals that they've been able to save, and there was a couple species that were almost extinct. And when I say almost, I mean the numbers were down to about 40. And thanks to the Wilds sending a few female that they had in captivity over to Chad, the country of Chad in Africa, the numbers are now in the 400s and growing every year. And I mean, that kind of work to know that our little state of Ohio, and there's an animal sanctuary in our little state of Ohio that is actually bringing back, like, that's something that I 100% support. So it was just absolutely incredible. I tell everybody, if you can do it, absolutely 100% go to the Wilds, do the upgraded tour. It is absolutely phenomenal. We absolutely had a wonderful time. It is 14,000 acres of conservation land. The weather was perfect. The land is absolutely stunning. We had a wonderful time. So I'm going to start saving while we go ahead. We'll do this one from Save with Judy. So then we went to our hotel, and we swam in the pool, and we hung out by the little fire pit in the backyard of the hotel, and we went to bed kind of early because we were tired. We woke up the next day. We had breakfast at the hotel. We weren't 100% sure what we were going to do for the day. We knew I wanted to go to a place called, I'm going to take out 5, 10, and 15 and put in a 20. Okay. So I wanted to go to a place called Otherworld Game Grounds. We've been to the Otherworld Museum before. I think it's like a museum, but it's very interactive and trendy and very cool. So I wanted to do that, and my husband wasn't 100% sure if he wanted to do it, but he said if I wanted to do it and Junior wanted to do it, he was fine with going. So we ended up going and doing that, and it was absolutely super, super fun. So in the Game Grounds one, okay, this is the cutest year-long savings challenge from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets, and we have a 3 here, so I'm going to keep going. That is a 5, so I'm going to do the last one on this as well. Okay, and that is a 9. So that is 17 to finish this one out. So we ended up going to Game Grounds, and it was 13 interactive games for the price, which I believe was $26, 1, 2, and 3 coming out, and I'll put in a 20. You got, so I'm going to pull out these 5, 10, 15, and 20, and I'm going to put in another 20. Okay, there we go. So this is out of 60, and we do have our 60. So I'm going to paperclip this together and put it towards our completed savings challenge box. And we are going to bring in $1 to go into the Ding 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 box at the end. So we did like 13 interactive games where you actually play the games, and you compete. Some games you compete against each other, and some games you are working together towards a common goal. And it was so much fun. They were really, really neat. They had like basketball games, ventriloquist type games with puppets, and other games where you're like, it was almost like the whack-a-mole type of game or the strongman type of game. And then there were games that were like that Guitar Hero where they were coming down, this light thing was coming down, and you had to hit the drum at a certain time. It was just so much fun. So we had a really good time doing that one. Okay, this is from my Etsy. This is the A6 size set. And to finish this off, let's see what we need. We need 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So that should be a total of $60. So let me pull out we need 15 going in, so I'm going to pull out this 5 and put in a 20. Okay, and we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. Awesome. So this one is all set as well. And we will paperclip this together, and then we will put this to the completed savings challenge and another $1 to the Ding Ding Ding. And then, so that was a lot of fun. We had so much fun playing the games. Junior absolutely loved it. And then when we left there, we weren't sure whether we wanted to keep going into like downtown Columbus area and do other things. All right, I'm going to do the 5 in this June today to be able to finish June. Okay, so June is all done. Let me see if I can put in a 5. And then do I want to do any of the December one? I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait on the rest of December, and maybe I'll come back to it, but maybe I'll just do one of those next week. We'll see. Okay, so let's go to this June one from our friend. Oh, this one, I'm sorry. This one is from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. And this one is from Danny over at Craft Co Budgets. So we weren't sure if we wanted to do anything else in Columbus. There's a few things that we wanted to do. We wouldn't have minded doing again, but number one, it was Saturday and it was a really nice weekend. We kind of wanted to do outdoorsy things, and everything else that we wanted to do was like indoorsy museum type of things that we could do anytime. Number two, so we were talking about possibly even heading to our favorite beach town, which is up near Sandusky, Ohio, and between Sandusky and Toledo area. It's in the like Ohio Islands area, Catawba area, Marblehead. So our favorite beach town, but that was like 2.5 hours from Columbus. It's up north again. So we talked about that, and then we said, well, Junior was like, I wouldn't mind going up there. And we looked at, they did have a hotel up there, but it was like $320 for the night. So my husband said, he goes, well, what if we went home tonight and we just went up there for the day tomorrow? And Junior was like, yeah, that's fine. We can sleep in my bed tonight. That way I can sleep in my bed. And my husband didn't sleep great last night, which was Friday night. So he said, I wouldn't mind sleeping in my bed either. We could save the hotel and that we could do more day stuff. So I said, okay, so that we headed home and we're thinking about heading up there tomorrow, which will be Sunday. And actually, I looked just for giggles to see how much a hotel would be at the same exact hotel that was $320 a night, how much it would be for Sunday into Monday, and it was $160. So literally, it's like half price. So I told my husband, I was like, what if we stayed Sunday into Monday? And I said, I took Monday off just in case. My husband is definitely off Monday. Obviously, Junior's on summer break, so he has no school Monday. So we might end up doing that. So that is why I am recording my Monday video on Saturday, because we are probably going to leave to go up there pretty early on Sunday, and we might not be back until late Monday night. All right, so we are going to put $8 into this one to finish this one off. Okay, so let me see. All right, we have pulling 2 out, and I'll put 10 in. Okay, so 5 and 10, and now this one should be out of a total of 25, and we have 10, 15, 20, and 25. So this one is all set from Danny over at Craftco Budgets with $25. So we will paperclip this together to put into the completed savings challenge box. I'm going to have to vacuum up my little area here. And we'll put another $1 to go into the Ding Ding Ding. Okay, but yeah, we are literally like all over the state this weekend. So it's really cool. It's kind of neat how you could go from literally feeding giraffes and going through the very hilly parts of Ohio to very flat Ohio and the city, and then the next day you're at the lake and the islands and living the island life, and that's all here in Ohio, so that's kind of fun. All right, so today we're going to do the 7 and the 5, and we're going to finish this one up with a total of $12 to finish it. Okay, so we have, let's see, 5, 10 in there, and then 11 and 12. All right. So out of, let's see how much this one saved us all together. This one is 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So this one saved us $60. And this one is from D Plans and Budgets. This is the I Have 5 Moods. I'm too old for this. I'm too tired for this. I don't have time for this. I'm too sober for this. And I don't get paid enough for this. So today, I don't know. I'm not saying any of these because I'm having a great mood today. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. We had a wonderful anniversary, and we're having a wonderful family weekend. So that is really, really good. All right, so this is another completed savings challenge. Going to put that one over there, and we'll put another $1 into the Ding Ding Ding. And let's see, can we finish this one up too? We're on a roll with finishing things, and this one only needs $4 to finish it. So let's take $1 out, we'll put in a 5, and this one is from my Etsy. This is the A7 size or micro size set, which totals $225 for the year. Let's see how much June saved us in this one altogether. It saved us 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So that is a great amount for June. All right, 21 saved. We will paperclip this together. And I know we do have one more Monday left in June, but I think that way we can, put that over there. Focus our last week on our Santa All Year Long book, I think would be nice. So if we do get pretty far in the Santa All Year Long book today, maybe we'll start July a little bit early, but we'll see. All right, so this one we need to finish up as well. This is the June from Jessie Budgets. This is the rose. Every month she has a new flower, and it totals $20 for the month. So we're going to put in $5. Okay, and we will have hopefully $20 for June. So let's see how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Perfect. So we have our $20 for June. and we're going to paper clip this together. Whoop, I knocked out an extra paper clip out of my container. Okay. And we'll put another $1 in the Ding Ding Ding. All right, so that is it for our monthly challenges. Let's go to our Santa All Year Long. Okay, so for June, for Santa All Year Long, I'm going to make sure today that you guys are in frame. Sorry, you guys were out of frame last time, but now you are good to go. All right, so let's see how much we have left. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wow, we have $29. That is actually a really good amount. So let me go ahead and, okay, we're going to put $29 on the calculator, and then we'll start doing as many of these scratchers as we can and subtracting from that. Okay, so that is a 2. Okay, minus 2. That is a 6. Okay, minus 6. Okay, that is an 8, a bigger number. Okay, minus 8. We have 13 left. Okay, that is a 6. So we might not be able to finish all of our scratcher tonight. Okay, so we have 7 left. The numbers here are 2 through 9. I don't think I'm gonna risk any more and get an IOU. So I'm gonna clean that up, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to do maybe 1 or 2 of these, and then we'll see if we can color in, because our coloring in section is $2 each. So we'll see if we can color in after we get 1 or 2 of these or get an even number. All right, so let's go ahead and roll these 2 dice and see where we intersect and what we get. 1 and 1. Okay, we have SPF here, and that is 3. So look there. There we go. That is perfect. We can subtract 3. And we have $4 left, which means we can color in 2 more icons. So that is perfect. We'll subtract the $4 for those 2 icons, and we're left with nothing, which is exactly what we want left over after we did all of our savings. So let me go ahead and color this in. Okay, there we go. We got 2 icons colored in. We have our starfish and our ice cream cone. And we have 2 more scratchers left to go next week. So we're going to put this $21, I believe it was, in here. And let's see how much we have in this one all together so far. Or do you want me to wait and, well, you can't answer me on that one. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and count it and see how much we have. We have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and $72 so far for June. That is fantastic. That is an awesome amount. All right, so let's take a sneak peek, because we might be able to, well, we'll for sure finish up June next week. We might be able to start July. So let's take a sneak peek at what July is. And of course, is 4th of July. Santa is decked out and ready to celebrate America's Independence Day in style. Mrs. Claus thinks Santa's barbecue skills are almost as good as his gift delivery skills. And Santa's favorite part of 4th of July celebration is watching something else fly through the sky at night instead of him. Fireworks. So we have our stars roll and save here. And then we have our scratch off area here where the numbers are between 2 and 8 with a total savings of $70. And we have Santa in his all-American gear manning the barbecue at the picnic. That is awesome. And we, of course, have to celebrate Christmas in July with another color and save, because we are officially halfway to Christmas this year, and we are more than halfway to saving for it, which is super awesome. So let's go ahead and we will get out our Ding 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 box, and we will put in all of the money from completed savings challenges that we have. We completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here are our 6 challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. So let's go ahead and play that ding, ding, ding sound right now as we put these $6 in here. All right, there we go. That Ding 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 box is getting pretty full. I think my final payment for my dad's cruise, the cruise for my dad's 80th birthday, is October. I have to double check on that pretty soon. But I think when we get to the end of August or September, I'm going to pull this money out and make a payment towards that cruise because all the extracurriculars are already funded. So I just need to actually finish paying off the cruise. We were waiting because it's an older ship, and older ships usually don't sell out quite like the newer, bigger, more family-friendly ships do. So we were waiting to see if the price would drop significantly, and it really hasn't gone down since we booked it. We were able to use one of my sisters, who is a flight attendant, used a website that gives airline workers discounts, and we've been price checking on there, and it really hasn't gone down. So I'm pretty sure we did get a really good price, by the way. I believe for me and my oldest son, it was a total of a little less than $800 for a 5-day cruise in an interior room. So that was pretty good. And that's not using like any sort of like free room casino thing. I know a lot of people can get free rooms from casinos or big discounts from that. That's just regular price. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So we will be able to put this money towards that payment, and then I will pay off the rest of the cruise with our vacation budget, which we are doing really good on that department too. So, okay, guys, I am off to bed, and then I am going to hopefully be at the beach for the next 2 days. I will see you guys in the next one, which is Game and Save with Junior on Wednesdays. See you then. Bye-bye.